guys, it's AV Lux here. I thought I would do a quick video on this deck, the Housewives Tarot, a domestic divination kit with deck and instruction book. Look, this is so cool. It's like a recipe box. And I just thought, you know, it's a light-hearted deck, hopefully. It is still the tarot that's based off of the Raider White Smith deck. And I thought I was gonna go ahead and cleanse these cards. I haven't used this deck yet. I did open it because I was just too excited. And you know, this deck belongs to, you write your name, and then they have little tabs here. I'm sorry, I can't get over how cute this is. So here are the Housewives Tarot, the Major Arcana, the Minor Arcana, and then the instruction booklet. And I just love this layout. Let's see if I could pull this out. And you know, I'm actually cleansing my cards a little bit differently today. I cleansed my other cards. I typically light sage and cedar. And I don't know, you guys probably can't see it. Hold on, let me look at the, so I have a diffuser on. Let's see if I can move this a little bit so you guys can see. Whoa, sorry. There we go. So, and it is another way you can cleanse your cards. And I'm using sage and palo, and this oil was blessed with Reiki and also a full moon. It was laid out in a full moon, and so this is it's an essential oil blend. If you guys want this, I'll link. It's by Lunar Gears, I think. I can link it down below in the comments. I've also added lavender, but this is also another way you can cleanse your cards or even a reading if you didn't want to light it or you just don't want all that smoke. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to, but anyways, my diffuser is a little bit tall so you guys can't see it. I'm gonna take it off of the camera because I can see that it's doing some weird stuff there. So, but here we have, you know, here's the Fool, and the typical Fool card, you know, it's that young, almost like the Page looking character, and he's about to head off of the cliff. He doesn't even realize his steps, right? And so here's the housewife, kind of the same thing, and just doing what she needs to do, and off she goes, you know, forgetting her whole life in her bag that's just kind of falling apart. She has a lot to learn. And I think when I see this, even though I see all of this coming out, this to me says that you know, if I pulled this card for a querent, I would say that you know, you are optimistic, and you have a long journey ahead of you, and you are making room for that. You know, like here are things that kind of not held you down, but maybe things that you took on your life journey or took with you on this particular path, and they don't serve you anymore, or they're just not serving you in the new path that you're on. And so but that's how I like this card. But I just think it's so cute. She's you know, stepping out. There's, you know, she's leaving, maybe she's even leaving the domestic life behind. Maybe she just wants to be this independent person. And that's what I see on that card. Here we have the Magician. So funny. Here's the Empress card. Now this is interesting. So the Empress card usually, you know, is where it's the young woman sitting on sort of like a throne, and you get this motherly type of energy. And usually when I pull that, it's pretty specific to something new, someone new, and possibly even pregnancy or a baby. So I'm surprised that this is the card that's pulled, just because she doesn't seem too young. Actually, she has some, like, you know, experience in her hair there. And then it says recipes for success, and here you have milk and cheese and things on the table. So I wouldn't, this to me doesn't scream out Empress, so I would be curious to see what the creator had intended for this card in the book. Here's the Emperor, and I won't go through all of the cards, but I just thought it was such a cute and silly deck judgment. So she's just a piece of meat, and she's on the scale, but really, you know, here it is, it's 0. So it's like, this will talk about, you know, balance, whether that is good or bad, or it could literally mean a judgment coming our way, but that's a good depiction. And then the world, there you go, recipe for success. She went from just being this inexperienced fool. She was taken through all of her little life paths and mentors along the way, and now she's pretty much got it all. So that's really cool. Let's just take a look at the minor arcana here. Here we have the cups, Ace of Cups, and this is so cute. You know what? This is really, oh, look at that. So, that's a good one. I would encourage, if you guys can get your hands on this, this was actually really difficult for me to find. I saw it on Amazon for a while, and then by the time I was ready to purchase it, they had sold out. So it took a little bit of digging and to make sure that I was getting an authentic deck. 10 of Wands. She just trying to take it all, you know, do it all. Goodness. Ace of Swords. Yep. She wants her cake. Yeah, so this came up in yesterday's reading. You know, I'm going to do a reading for you guys in my next video, but I got to clean these cards first. I don't know if I'm going to do it with this deck. I think I need to connect to the deck a little bit better. But I'm sorry. So I found this deck on Etsy. And so if you guys are wanting this deck, which is really like a cool, different, and, you know, kind of lighthearted, just as these type of cartoon depictions are. You see them in memes over social media all the time, so that's really cool to kind of see that they did a tarot deck from it. So anyways, this last, oh yeah, the instruction book. So, oop, there goes Housewives Tarot instruction book. Oh, and remember, we were wondering about the Empress, and that's the first page we got on there. So, motherhood, poised, nurturing, a feminine force to be reckoned with. The Empress is the earthly mother to housewives everywhere, and she spreads her wisdom of domesticity across the land, symbolizing your hidden potential. She is warm, comforting, and perfectly poised and coiffed, with just a touch of authority to complement her nurturing charm. She has tested each and every recipe herself in her own kitchen and loves nothing more than sharing the tips and secrets of her success. Follow her instructions carefully and you're on your way to domestic bliss. I see. So I think that's kind of what I gathered when I first took these cards out, was that this was going to be the story of how the Fool, and the Fool is supposed to be you, goes through life, and she meets along the way that, you know, these mentors, and, you know, the Empress, instead of being her as the Empress, it is a mentor or a teacher. So knowing that now as the background, and that's why it's important to read the book. You know, I always say, yes, you know, tarot and oracles are intuitive, and there are a lot of people who just say, well, it's what you make of it. But, you know, I would really, for a more accurate reading, I would really encourage you guys to read the book, just to make sure you understand how these cards work. And now that I understand that this isn't necessarily first person, you know, so I can do a reading with a little bit more accuracy, knowing how these cards are supposed to be read. So that's about it. I want to say, I think I got this deck for, it was less than $25, I'm pretty sure. So, all right, chat again soon, guys. Have a good one.